Good evening, everybody. This is C Temptation coming again with another video of Chicago Talk. Tonight's topic, this is gonna be one hell of a topic. I was talking with someone this evening, and I thought was a very excellent subject to bring to the light. Tonight's topic is gonna be talking about the youth and why is it that our youth of the new millennium are destroying themselves. And it's a couple of things that I wanted to point out though, because the things that I'm seeing is so sad, because one of the things that's going on, especially with our families in the Chicago area, there's the structure that they used to have is no longer in existence. For example, like the parents had the right to used to spank their kids until the law has stepped in and they took that law away from the parents. Now they're no longer allowed to discipline them, otherwise they're going to be locked up. And I remember when I was growing up, the teachers was allowed to spank their kids. That's no longer in existence. Okay. And another couple of things, what's been going on, they took the prayers out the schools and, you know, our young people, they have no type of structure. They took the prayers out the schools and, they used to, discipline the children in the churches. That's no longer in existence. That's gone. And I really feel that's the reason why a lot of these kids had end up deciding to do drugs like this cough syrup, which I think that's so stupid. And then another thing, they're taking these ecstasy pills though, and especially with these girls, because once they get under the influence about that, they lose their sense of focus. They lose their sense of, their surroundings and who they're with, because and they end up leading into rape, possible murder, and I just don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. And, but with all that being said, I mean, it's time for the parents to step up and start taking responsibility and monitoring these children and knowing about where they're going, who they're with, get numbers, parents' names, their addresses, etc. Oh, and another good thing, what's going on. A lot of these kids, they're on social media and they doing all these live streams where they doing all these types of foolishness on these live stream videos, and these parents are not monitoring them in terms of what's going on, and what's taking place, and it's just getting to be really, really nasty out here. So it's time for these parents though to start stepping up, start spending time with these kids, teaching them, because if we are the original man of this earth, then why is it that, nobody's not stepping up and leading, showing an example for them, or, being an example. I mean, it's like these kids are just going out here and just doing whatever the hell they want to, and that's it. And also, I read this morning about an article how Obama was supposed to have been in Chicago and he was supposed to deliver the speech at the University of Chicago. And on yesterday, which was Sunday, he spoke to some of the youth though about what's going on with the gang violence and what's going on and possible job, opportunities. But it's really, my personal opinion, is not really too much he can do, because I mean, those are good concepts to discuss with the youth, but Trump is running the show now, and he's up there talking about taking millions of dollars away from us, leading towards the fight against this violence. And, it's like right now I look at the city as just being a complete loss at this point. So basically, it's time for our black people to just step in and just separate ourselves and start developing our own and standing on our own and not depending on the opposition. Because if you depend on the opposition, boy, you're going to be in more worse shape than where you at. So, that's why I had decided to do, this little brief talk about our youth, because the path that they're leading down right now, it is just so very sad. And another thing I wanted to bring up, because I noticed how this youth, though, they just disrespect the elderly people. They just talk to them any way that they want, though. And these parents are not teaching them the values of respect and knowing how to treat people like you want to be treated. So, but that's my personal intake about, why is it that the youth are destroying themselves. Please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And please share this video and subscribe. And please feel free and welcome to leave a comment on the bottom. And for those of you who want to get in contact with me, I can be reached on Facebook. You can reach out to me on Facebook under Claressa Harris or C Temptation. You can reach out to me on Instagram, or if you want to send me an email, please do such as charris7102@gmail.com. And again, I'm coming to you again on this Monday evening with another edition of Chicago Talk. So I just want to briefly end this video by saying peace be unto you. Namaste, and have a wonderful and blessed evening until the next episode of Chicago Talk. So until then, I bid you all a good night.